Hello, everyone, and welcome to Actraiser Renaissance. How's it going, everybody? Now, first off, no camera this time. Yeah. Just don't think it's necessary anymore. I want to tell you about this game because it happens to be one of my favorite games from the Super Nintendo, the SNES. I played the crap out of this game way back on the Super Nintendo, and I loved it. For those who don't know, what Actraiser was it was like part side-scrolling hack and slash kind of combat, what they called action scenes, and then I think really a majority of the gameplay, what you spent most of your time on, were these like city simulation or city building kind of sections of the game. And yes, I have with this Renaissance remastering or remaking of the game, the original composer of the music from the original games, who his name is right there at the bottom of the screen, Yuzo Koshiro. So that's your original composer. He actually came back and remade all of the music. So, yeah. And I also wanted everybody to be able to enjoy that little intro sequence, that little intro video, which was I liked it when I first saw it, so I thought maybe people would enjoy that. But let's dive into a new game here. Yes. And I will just continue to use that name. I think that sounds better. We'll go with the surname. And they actually added difficulty settings, which I don't think were present in the original version of the game. And you can go all the way from easy to normal to hard. Go with easy. Difficulty may be changed at any time via the Skype. Sure. Yes. And we are greeted by this little angel who, this is one thing that people have kind of criticized about this new version. In the original version of the game, way back on the Super Nintendo, the angel looked like just a little cherub baby, and you couldn't really tell what gender it was. But this, a lot of people have taken to calling this new version Woke Razor, because it seems to be this angel clearly looks feminine. You know, a very girlish face, body. But yes, I don't really care either way. Because as far as I really care, angels are supposed to be feminine. But either way, the storyline here is that you are like a god kind of character who's been asleep for a very long time. And the earth or the world, whatever it is, has been taken over by these monsters led by... I can't remember the name of the big bad, but I'm sure the angel will tell us here in a moment. But she says, he, she, it's, whatever, says, I see that you have awoken from your slumber, Master Drax. Though your divine splendor has waned, this angel is ever your humble servant. Alas, in your absence, fell monsters have ravaged the land, scattering your people and befouling the earth. This is doubtless the work of Tansra, the evil one. So yes, that's the name of the big bad, Tansra. To redress the balance, you must reclaim your power, Master Drax. Through your deeds, you must rekindle the people's faith in you. You must restore them to their stolen land, that by your grace they might live and prosper. As the people thrive and multiply, they will surely sing your praises and grow more fervent in their devotions. Thus will your influence grow. Alas, Master Drax, the world at present is firmly in the grip of the Dark Lord Tansra. His minions roam unchecked, sowing chaos and terror among the people, preventing them from establishing any settlement of considerable size. And that's where we come in. Basically, the kind of formula to the game was, you do an action stage, or one of the side-scrolling combat sections, where you kill a bunch of monsters, and you get to the end, and that opens up the land for you to start building a city or a settlement. And that's the second part of the formula. And after that goes on for a while, normally the people of your town discover like a boss lair that you have to go in, another action sequence. You go in, kill some more monsters, and then there's a boss monster at the end who you kill. And then that clears up that whole section. I think they changed it a little bit. I'm not exactly sure how, but apparently they have added new parts to the game that were not present in the original. There may be new cities, like entirely new cities, but I think there's just more action sequences in the game. Is what I believe I read somewhere. This verdant land of Fillmore was once home to a prosperous civilization. Let us begin here. Strike a blow against Tansra's minions that the people may establish a permanent foothold in the region. And yes, you move around in what is called the Sky Palace. The second town is called Bloodpool because of this blood-red lake over here. There's a desert area called Casandora. This place up here, Itos, I do not remember, so I think that might be one of the new cities that they added. Same thing goes for this snow region, Northwall, which I also do not really remember. And then down to the south, No, there's this island place, Marana. I feel like I remember this because I definitely remember this kind of bird-shaped island with all these trees on it. I don't really remember, though. And then up to the north. Huh. They're either being coy right now, or I don't know. But I remember there was, or maybe I'm thinking of the actual sequel to Actraiser. There was a sequel called Actraiser 2, which was also on the Super Nintendo. But if I remember correctly, maybe I was thinking of the second one. But there was a circular, these kind of rock formations here. It was like in a circle, and it almost looked like a volcano. And that was the final area where you actually went and fought Tanzra. Or Tanzra, however it's supposed to be pronounced. Maybe they're just being coy and not showing that part of the map yet. I don't know. But, yeah. One of the noteworthy things that Actraiser did was it took advantage of what was known as the Mode 7 graphics that were possible with the Super Nintendo. And it had to do with when you first go into these levels, basically. If you can beat back the monstrous horde, then your people can establish a foothold in this region and begin to rebuild their lives. Shall we begin? Yeah. Okay, so there's an Act 2. Yeah, and it had to do with this, where it would spin around and zoom into the thing. Yes. So the graphics have been remade. The combat in the game, in the action sequences, has been redone. It's a lot more action-oriented. You have a lot more moves. The music has been redone. Square is your basic attack. X jumps. These little statues. Ah. Press attack to deliver those. Yeah. Up to 3 attacks. Move, hold left button or right button when delivering the third in a string attack. Execute a charging thrust attack during which you will be briefly vulnerable. And you fight these little goblin dudes. Air. While in the air, you can press attack to deliver an aerial strike. They can hit you. You really shouldn't. Oh, there's a thing. Okay. Think damage. Restart from the last checkpoint. Losing all lives results in the game over and turning into the Sky Palace, but we're on easy, so we have unlimited lives. Your base number of lives is determined by the... Yeah. Yeah. directional buttons in conjunction with attack. Press up button for an uppercut, yeah. Enemy flying on higher ground. I already figured that one up. While in the air, press the down button and attack simultaneously deliver an overhead slam. I already figured that one out. Best used against enemies below you. Checkpoints. Okay, when entering an area with one of these statues, your progress will be saved. Cool. Death, you will be resurrected. Most past statues should you have automatically saved. Should you suspend the game, you will be able to continue play from the and it also heals you, both your health and your mana. And yes, there is magic later on. We don't have any right now because we only just started. Can't go back. Down button to crouch and avoid further attack. You are stuck by an enemy attack from the front while crouching. You will automatically adopt a defensive stance, thereby reducing your space. So it's kind of like blocking as well. Backstep is a quick way to gain distance from an aggressive enemy. That would be the left button, the left bumper. Evade, yeah. Which is also something that is completely new and was not in the original game. There's your back step. Shit. Now I have to wait on that guy to get back. Okay, so maybe you have to fight a boss in the first act. The Centaurus. Thought he was going to stop. any sound. They just kind of fade away, which is kind of a weak animation, but, you know, whatever. So, we got that first section out of the way, and now it's time to go into the city building aspect. Yes. Looks like we have somebody in the chat. How's it going, folks? Rejoice, Master Grax, for Fillmore may now serve as a home for your wayward people. Yet vigilant we must also remain, for they are weak and fragile creatures. Yeah, and look at that pouty face. Yeah. Let us continue to safeguard them from Tantra's minions and ensure that this new settlement grows and thrives. Yes. And they recreated when the people talk with you, because they can communicate with you, they actually have these nice little anime sprites that, you know, talk and emote and things like that. O Lord, we are grateful beyond measure for this bountiful land of Fillmore you have gifted us. We are eager to build and expand, but are unsure how best to proceed. And so we beseech you, O Lord, to guide us in our first faltering steps in this grand endeavor. For people wish to know how you would like them to develop their fledgling settlement. Quickly. Such is to be expected. They are your children, and they want for your wisdom. Surely you will answer their prayers. Yes. Very good, Master Grax. Your children ever want for your guidance. Guiding your people. By specifying the manner in which roads should be built, you can direct the development of the settlement. Yes. Again, this is kind of taken from early Super Nintendo city building kind of simulator games, like the early Sim Cities, and I don't know what else, but yeah. You tell them where to build, and they will build, and those kind of holes that you see in the ground, that big hole in the top left corner there, is actually a monster spawner that you need to direct your people to close so that the monsters can no longer spawn. Press offer guidance to proceed. Move the angel to your intended destination. Up to 8 tiles may be designated at a time. However, bear in mind that roads cannot be built across rocks, trees, and other obstacles. Yes. Being a god, you have access to godlike powers of controlling the weather and other things like that, forces of nature, essentially. And you can use these powers to burn down trees or bushes. You can use earthquakes to destroy rocks. And yeah, there's other ones that I'll get into later. Once the angel is in position, select confirm to finalize the route and issue guidance to the people. Yeah. So it basically instructs you, yes, we need to go up there. Perhaps you should direct them to expand towards the north and west. Yeah. Yes. And as your little angel, you can fly around, and you can see there's several of these monster spawner holes, and also a bunch of obstructions that we're going to have to get rid of. Okay, this is new. Oh, you can zoom in and out, which is also new, I think. Ah, yes. Yes. 'Tis done, Master. The Fillmorans will expand their settlement in accordance with your divine will, yes. And you can watch the people. They will, yeah, send people out. They will build roads. They will start to build houses. O Lord, we thank you for your loving guidance. We shall proceed at once to expand our settlement in the direction you have indicated. Such pitiable creatures, absent your instruction, they would be overwhelmed by indecision and be unable to determine a direction in which to expand. And the fucking mouth. Jesus. They certainly went for an anime aesthetic with this. But look, Master Drax, having heard your holy word, they now leap into action and begin building new structures. Yeah. Continue to direct them just so, and they will surely honor you with diligent labor. Yeah. That rather large hole in the earth cannot have escaped your notice. Yes, 'tis a monster lair. Yes. From these burrows emerge winged fiends that delight in tormenting your children from the skies above. Fortunately, I am more than capable of dispatching them with my bow. Yes, the little angel has a bow. It was kind of reminiscent of Cupid in the original version of the game. Like I said, it looked like a little cherub baby with a little bow. It very much looked like Cupid. But yeah. You need only direct me to do so, yes. Attacking monsters with the angel. Use the directional buttons or left stick to move the angel. Press the attack button to make the angel fire an arrow in the direction he is currently facing. Oh, so the angel is a he. Because they just referred to him as such. Okay. That's one feminine-looking boy, I'll tell you what. Press and hold attack to ready a charge attack. When released, the angel will fire 3 arrows simultaneously. This is also new. It was not in the original game, I do not believe. When the angel is incapacitated, monsters can damage the angel. Be advised that when his HP is reduced to 0, he'll be unable to fight for a time. So yeah, don't let that happen. Yeah, and the more of these monsters you killed, it adds to your population of your town. So... this land you have granted us is filled with many trees and shrubs which impede our settlement's expansion. Yes. Alas, we lack the means to extend our roads into such terrain. You can't chop down trees? You don't have axes? For since ancient times, that which takes root in this land has been warded against the hand of man. Thus do they fear their tools will prove useless when brought to bear, or worse, that their actions may invite the land's reprisal. It would seem, Master Drax, that your chosen cry out for a miracle. Why not comfort them in their hour of need? Wielding miracles. Through judicious application of your heavenly powers, you can facilitate the development of your people's community. Press wield miracles to proceed. Move the cursor to the miracle you wish to use and press confirm to select it. Once you have moved the angel to the desired location, you may press confirm to carry out your miracle. Using change level, you may adjust the level of your miracle prior to execution. Don't know what you mean the level of it, unless these things can be upgraded now. Higher level miracles will affect a larger area, but will in turn consume a larger quantity of SP. Okay, I guess that must be what it meant, and this is another thing that was not present in the original version of the game. To dispense with the greenery that bars the people's path, might I suggest that you call lightning? Yes, you call down a lightning storm, and it burns down the trees. Ah, yes, that's just the thing to smite the shrubs and to awe your chosen fate. Waboosh. There it is. Lightning, soothing rains, glorious sunlight, heavenly winds, restless earth. But we're just gonna do lightning here. And, we can do that. Not really all that impressive with the, animation there. I may end up having to play the original version of the game because I feel like it was actually a little bit more impressive, the animation for it in the original version of the game, because you would see the lightning hit and then you would see the fire spread around and the trees burn down. This, it was just kind of lightning strike and it's all gone and it's over with, like, instantly. Kind of weird. We're gonna do it again. Boom. Thank you, O Lord. Full many of us bore witness to your divine intervention. 'Twas magnificent how your lightning smote the trees which hindered our development. We may now claim the land which was once closed to us. Praise be to you, O Lord, from whom all blessings flow. Easy with the fucking working the shaft, okay? You don't need to work it so hard. Well done, Trees. Seriously. How can they show this angel and call it a boy? That's so clearly a girl. Should other such impediments require removal, I am sure your miraculous lightning will more than suffice. Yes, I will. And while you could bring such destructive power to bear against your people's homes as well, I have no doubt that you will not, for boundless is your love and grace. Sometimes it's actually necessary to do things like that, because sometimes you need to rebuild things, and you have to clear them away first. Master Drax, it seems to me that your children are doing their very best to develop and expand their settlement. For now, I think it might be prudent to adopt a rather more passive approach to wait and see, so to speak. Yeah, and I can just sit here and wait for the monsters to spawn, and we'll shoot them, and we'll just add to the population and let them, yeah. Oh Lord, we are plagued by many monsters still who creep into our settlement and attack our loved ones. I'm doing my best to shoot them down, so... But by your grace we have made great strides in reclaiming this land. Our families flourish and our dominion grows larger. You have done so much for us, and so, after much discussing, we have decided that rather than cower in our homes, we wish to go forth and confront the fiends ourselves. Yes, you have to direct them towards the monster layers and instruct them to basically build on top of them, and in the process they will perform some sort of like ritual or something that actually closes the layer down so that monsters can't spawn out of it anymore, and it becomes just a regular flat patch of ground that they can build homes on and farms and whatever. O valiant Lord of Light, let us be your sword to vanquish the dark. You need but guide us to the devil's lair. Well, this is quite the surprise. I thought them rather more helpless, but they seem intent on dealing with the fiends themselves. I have my doubts that this display of heroism will end well, but who can say? Perhaps you should indulge them, guide them to the monster lair, and see what comes of it. That was which button again? Seems to me, Mr. Drax, that the monsters in the lair to the northwest are lacking in strength. Might I suggest that you guide your people to this den of evil that they can assist in its destruction? Sure. Yeah. Go over there. Yep. O Lord, within the monster's lair we found terrible relics, orbs which pulse with foul, malevolent energies. All who have beheld them believe that they have some connection to the fiends. I know of what he speaks, Master Drax. They are spawners, devices which facilitate the appearance of Tanra's minions. Without them, monsters would not issue forth from this lair. Well, what are you waiting for? They must be destroyed forthwith. Yes, destroy them. The time has come for you to strike at the heart of the enemy's lair. From the heavens now descend into the hell pit in the northwest, I implore you. I trust you are ready for battle. Press X to enter the monster's lair. So, you have obliterated the spawner within. Fiends will no longer emerge from the lair, and it will be sealed forevermore. Okay, so now we go into the monster lair. Okay, this is new. Didn't used to happen this way. But actually probably not the worst idea, because we needed more action scenes. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, is that it? What were in them barrels? I want them barrels. Oh shit, I should have got those before I'm too quick to kill off things, and there was probably something good in that barrel. Those barrels. Whatever. I do have comments up on my phone, so if there's anybody in the chat, please say something, ask a question, whatever. People rejoice, O Lord, for the lair to the northwest has been forever sealed by your divine intervention. This miraculous display fills us with renewed hope and reminds us that you ever watch over your children. We pray that you will continue to guide us, O Lord. Marvelous. This is one less lair to befoul the land. And I, who must purge the errant fiends, whensoever they appear, may labor somewhat less tiredly than before. Yay! So now we got that up there. So we got this one down here is active. This one's not. This one's closed. This one over here is active. Oh, I'm out of SP. Oh Lord, the other day we chanced to find a stranger lying unconscious near the ruin of the monster's lair you sealed. Nursed him back to health, and when he woke, he named himself Philetas. He then proceeded to share with us a tale most strange. He claims he ruled these lands centuries ago, until by magic dark he was cursed to sleep for eternity. So this is where you pray to your vaunted Lord of Light. It is an impressive temple indeed. Yet wasteful, for prayers will avail you not. I look not to God. Only men can save themselves in the end. Okay, this is another new thing that they've added. Each city ends up with a hero kind of character who will fight off monsters or something. I can't remember exactly what it is. But who does he think he is to speak such blasphemy in the presence of him? I shall manifest and reprimand him at once. Mortal, you would do well to mind your tongue in this holy place. I say, where did this child come from? No child, you impudent fool. I am an angel, and the right hand of Master Drax, White, who I am sure is looking very cross at you right now. An angel, really? Then the gods truly exist. Well, I'll be. Forgive me, O Lord, for my earlier commentary. I am a stranger to the Fillmorans, yet they came to my aid without hesitation. Such kindness must be repaid, you would agree. As you can doubtless see, I am a man of action. If you fiends in need of a thrashing, I'd be more than happy to oblige. Though lacking in manners, he does not want for confidence. He is willing to fight our foes, then you may as well take him up on his offer. Indeed. If I may, Master Drax, why not leave the people to their own devices as they labor to improve their settlement? I don't want to destroy any of this stuff, but I do want to get to the monster layers. Oh, and there he is. Oh. Did they just throw me a potion? Oh Lord, something strange has been happening to me of late. I've been experiencing visions of things that have not yet come to pass, but invariably do. And just now I glimpse a most terrifying future. A horde of monsters, an army, O Lord, marching on our settlement and at your sacred temple. All-knowing Lord, these visions are your work, are they not? We have heard your warning, but we know not what to do. Since when have you been sending the Fillmoreans visions, Master Drax? I gather from your expression that this was not your work. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the fiends yearn to revenge themselves upon your people for the destruction of their lair. Pardon me, O Lord, but I believe I may have a solution, if it please. This settlement is not equipped to withstand an organized attack, that much is plain. For I will teach your people how to construct forts, as mine did centuries ago. Yeah, this is also something else that's new. Fort innovation, gatehouses, a tome detailing the process of gatehouse construction. Blockhouses, a tome detailing the process of blockhouse construction. Given to understand, Master Drax, that forts are structures which serve to protect the settlement from monsters. However, in order to build forts, you will first need to amass sufficient materials, which are in turn produced by workshops. Fortunately, your children are well aware of this necessity, and will construct workshops on their own as the settlement grows and expands, though they will, of course, benefit from your guidance in this. Oh, and any materials produced by the workshops I should be happy to gather for you. Okay, how do we gather these materials? Stop taking hits, dummy. Let them build their way over to that other monster lair and we can clear that out. Aha. That helped. Sense of fearsome magic emanating from this lair, Master. As your chosen lack sufficient strength and numbers to act against the fiends at this time. Oh, so I have to wait until... Well, build them down, build them around. So this whole resource gathering thing is new, the forts and everything are new, the heroes are new. was a lot simpler, so I don't know. There we go. Appears your people have accumulated sufficient materials to build a fort. Managing fort. Forts are invaluable structures which serve to bolster your defenses against hordes of monsters. Press Manage Forts to proceed. After moving the cursor over Build Fort and pressing Confirm, markers will appear indicating where the fort can be placed. Locations marked in red are already occupied by other structures. If you elect to place a fort in one such location, these structures will be demolished. Prior to placement, you can use Change Type to select the type of fort you wish to construct. So I think there's like... I was going to say tower defense, but I don't think that's actually accurate. There's actually another game that is very similar to this. It was meant to be almost like a spiritual successor to the original Actraiser games. I actually decided to download it on my PS4. It's called Soul Seraph. We'll play that one another time, perhaps, but yeah. Gatehouses can be placed on roads. They serve as formidable barriers against encroaching monsters. Okay, so that's your brick-looking tower defense place. Blockhouses. These forts can be placed alongside roads. They serve as vantage points from which archers can fire upon distance. Okay, so no. Oh no. The blockhouses are the tall, skinny ones, I would think. Maybe. I don't know. Why don't you instruct your children to build a gatehouse to the north of the temple? It goes without saying that the temple is the beating heart of the settlement, the one building that cannot be surrendered to the teens. At all costs must it be defended. Yes. Okay, so L1, manage forts. Build. Right here is where they were telling me to. Oh, here. Look, O Lord, we have built a new fort to defend our home. We thank you for your guidance, O Lord, and noble Philotas for his wondrous gift of knowledge. So this is one of the vaunted forts of Philippines. For all their faults and frailties, you mortals can be quite adept at devising means to defend themselves. You may have noticed, Master, that a number of your people have some trifling concerns. Should you be so inclined, perhaps you might listen to their prayers. Button. Oh, great. Now this... Oh, the blue demons come out. They take more than one hit. The same extract of this humble settlement has grown by leaps and bounds. Wait, you see that to the north? Smoke black as pitch rising. Oh, yes. Here I plea, a quarrel between you foolish children has led to one setting the other's house on fire. If it spreads, then all we have built, our entire settlement, could be reduced to ash. We beg of you, O Lord, to save us from this fiery state. Send soothing rains to quench the flames before it is too late. Ah, fire, that would explain it. Remarkable that they court disaster for such petty cause. In any event, she is right. This is rather serious. Perhaps you should spare them further suffering with a miracle of rain. Yeah. Wheel. Rain. Here. Thank you, O Lord, for the gentle rain you brought forth to smother the raging fires of hate that threaten to consume the settlement. Long shall we celebrate this demonstration of your boundless love and mercy. And with that, the fires will be more. They are fortunate to have a patron deity willing to soothe their self-inflicted hurts. I swear to start a fire in your own settlement, only to beg the gods to put it out. preposterous, illogical, and yet oddly endearing. Or am I alone in thinking so? Quest cleared. Yeah, and these whole quest things are completely new as well. Legendary Chronicle Philotas times 5. A scroll that can be used to increase the level of Philotas of Fillmore. Okay. Faith plus 100. Apparently now there's like a leveling up system, which was not present in the original game, I don't believe. I see that you have acquired a Legendary Chronicle. These highly coveted items can be employed to enhance the abilities of Philotas and other allied units. Select inventory from the menu to peruse the items in your possession and use the Chronicle, thereby increasing an allied unit's level and their attributes. You would do well to avail yourself of those Chronicles' power the moment they come into your possession. So, inventory. So just use all of them. He leveled up, and he's about halfway to another one. 21 extra HP, extra 2 attack, and no defense. That's kind of weak, but oh well. Yeah. Our resolute fort stands finished. We have made what preparations we can for the coming slaughter, and so, O Lord, we beseech you, bless and keep us safe. Come now, take a deep breath. We built defenses to ensure that your vision would come to pass, that there would be no slaughter. Besides, you have me. Have I not pledged myself to your cause, sworn to fight with every ounce of my strength? Look, a horde of monsters, just as the man foresaw, they march on the settlement. Let's wait just a minute on that. So that's how you take quests. I'm just going to build them up here a little bit here first. Would be a palisade. Rudimentary means of defense against monster attacks. This makeshift barrier will offer you for a small measure of protection. They are far better than nothing at all, so it would be prudent to amass a goodly supply in advance the next time that you go. Clear out the trees so I can have them build. Okay. Yeah, the arrows actually curving to hit, the monsters. That's actually another new feature as well, because that wasn't in the original game. They only shot straight. That was some weird lag. At least I don't think they actually curved. I might be wrong. I don't know. But these collecting of resources is also new. Not that it's not appreciated. This is some interesting stuff. Children try multiple master tracks, you must be quite proud. For posterity, perhaps we should take a moment to return to the Sky Palace and commit their progress to the annals of history. Saving and loading. To save and load the game, you must first return to the Sky Palace. While there, you may adjust the game's difficulty if you so desire. You may also move the Sky Palace to a different location via the main menu. This menu may be used to peruse a variety of additional options information as well. Records of your accomplishments to date and adjust various settings. I haven't been letting them do it because it would be bad. But if you let the monsters do it, they'll basically pick your people up and try to take them away. Chosen attacks sufficient strength in numbers to act against the team. So but over here, though. Oh, and over here as well. Oh, I got a twofer there. That was beautiful. Resources. Oh, maximum number of forts. I didn't know there was a maximum number. Okay. Okay. People feel more will be slaughtered than one man. You cannot let that powerful barricade the horde and deliver your chosen from certain death. You must make use of every tool at your disposal. Forts, allied units, and miracles. Enemies will attack the settlements from multiple directions. Should they reach your temple, they will attempt to raise it to the ground by reducing its HP to 0. If they succeed, the game will end. While forts will automatically engage any enemies within range, you will need to direct any allied units to the location you wish to defend, as well as deploy miracles at the time and place of your shooting. I cannot provide support with my bow and arrows during these battles. I have faith that the combined might of your miracles and our Lord. They're coming from up here. Party fiends now comes from the north. Their aim is to defeat they march up. Let us hope the gatehouse will hold fast against their incursion. Okay, how do I direct command ally? Up here. Get up there. You can't use the angel's little bow. Your children go to reinforce the gatehouse for now. It seems the enemy will advance no further. But we mustn't forget that they are mere mortals. Should the adversary commit an overwhelming force to the attack, your children will be easily swept aside. If they fall, then the monsters will be free to pass through the gatehouse and proceed unobstructed to the temple. In this tragic event, palisades will serve well to delay their arrival. Palisades. Barricades that may be laid across the roads to stop advancing enemies in their tracks. Select deploy palisades, followed by the location in which you place them. Be warned that palisades deal no damage to the enemy and serve only as a stopgap defense. They can and will be destroyed, after which the enemy will be free to resume their advance. Children will do the utmost to fashion additional palisades during the battle when they are ready directly to select L1. Go get them. Get down here, kill them. Come on, hit them, dude. Hit 'em. Boom! Get up there. Yeah, now they're coming from down there. Another raiding party prepares to attack from the east. It will doubtless make straightaways for the temple. Perhaps Philetus can make it work. Yeah, he's working on other stuff, I know. Heavy damage can also be used to reinforce the fort. For command ally followed by their desired destination, the ally will proceed towards that location, attacking enemies within range along the way. See, this is why I wanted to build up a settlement and have as many forts as possible. Incapacitated allies. Should your allies suffer significant damage, you can know they will be incapacitated for time. During this period, they will be unable to move or engage the enemy. Allies' HP will gradually recover, and eventually they will be able to rejoin the fight. No. Which way? Palisades. They're coming from that way. Got them down here, or up there. Hit them, man. Palisades. Comes in force. The gatehouse will surely fall at force to defend against the rail. You find miracles can turn the tide. Time has come to smite the fiends from on high. Brought to bear in defense of the fiends, dealing tremendous damage to the enemy and applying detrimental effects. Confirming effective is against fiends via the up, down, right. Up indicates that the miracle can deal heavy damage to your enemy, whereas down indicates that you should temper your expectations. Moreover, your divine focus guarantees that during battle, only your foes will be subject to your miraculous wrath. Your people and their structures will suffer no damage. Nice. Miracles cannot be utilized in rapid succession. After using one, you will be unable to use another for a brief period. Being mindful of this limitation when deciding where and when to rely upon miracles. So, field miracle. Yes. There. Take care of them. They were beating up that fortress or whatever. Palisades. Yes. And all these resources that we're doing. Philetas is over there whooping their asses. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so that's the end of that then. Nice. Ah, was that the last of them, my friends? I think we've won. Huzzah, Philetas, your fighting was an inspiration. Yeah, he was taking out 2 or 3 of them at once with one swing. He's a beast. We would have never managed to hold off the fiends without your help. We cannot thank you enough. If you think so, well, far be it from me to stop you from trying. Would it not be more prudent for them to first sing the praises of their loving Lord of Light? Though I cannot dispute that man's considerable contribution. Indeed, he is a credit to his fellow mortals. Yeah. Okay, so we got that done. Then we got another couple of chronicles for Philetas. Okay. Would seem that further development of the settlement will not be possible till your children grow greater in number. Of course, in keeping to your sage guidance, I am sure they will multiply and prosper. We, your faithful followers, are ready and resolved to seek out another of the monster's lairs. Yea, once more we beseech you for your guidance. Pray show us the way as we did before. Full glad am I to hear it. Their initiative is our gain. More work for them is less for us. But wait, what is this? The Filmorans go to confront the fiends, yet you do not. Why is this? Simple, really. Such labors are theirs and theirs alone, though I do wish them well for it. I am not needed, and so I will not help. Instead, I shall remain and see that no harm befalls the settlement, and perhaps find a tree beneath which to take a nap. Trust you saw them, answered Dr. Sutton's sloth is ill-becoming. And there I had begun to suspect that, given his uncommon strength, he might be one of the heroes who prophesied. But clearly I was mistaken. Heroes prophesy. Expose the lair's entrance with the aid of the people and descend to destroy the capture. And there it is. We have breached the den of evil and found yet more unholy relics hidden within that summon the monsters unto our lands. We, your frail and imperfect children, are powerless to destroy them. We beg of you to rend those relics asunder with your awesome might. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go do this. And this time I'm going to make sure I break all the shit that I can before I finish off all the weird little pustule orb thingies that I need to kill to win. Barrels. See? Alright, dickhead, throwing your daggers. There's the big one. Okay, so really it seems like it wasn't really all that big of a deal. And there it is. So really, these stages are just kind of like little diversions for you to get some hack and slash action in real quick bursts. Helping to see the layer sealed, your children have grown more confident and resilient. They may now oppose the enemy more vigorously. To wit, you may now instruct them to build additional fortifications to defend their settlement. Yay! That's only been increased by 1, so it's not a big deal. Now, if it had doubled, it would have been nice. O Lord, the monster layer is no more. We shall ever love and adore you for this miraculous blessing you have bestowed upon us. All's well that ends well. If anything, it turned out better because I wasn't involved. By the way, my good angel, what was that you said about heroes prophesied earlier? I'll thank you to not address the right hand of the Lord of Light so casually. Yes, well, 1,000 pardons and all that, but please, it is a question asked in earnest. Oh, very well, I will indulge you just this once. Long, long ago, owing to the foul machinations of Tanzra, the Lord of Dark, the Lord of Light was made to depart this realm. The legend which I share with you now was passed down by mortals who survived that ancient time of strife. They did not despair, you see, for they knew in their hearts that they had not been abandoned. When a burning star traversed the heavens, their Lord would appear, as would 6 heroes true. These heroes would pledge their power and immortal souls to the Lord of Light and together fight without rest until Tanzra was banished forevermore. I see. Well, I'd say you had the right of it before. I've been called many things in my life, but a legendary hero not once. Okay. Oh, right, and I got those thingamajiggers for him, so... And he levels up again. His defense is not going up, and that's not good. 8 houses, block houses, and mage towers. Well, I got one less monster spawner to deal with. Oh Lord, we have cultivated many fields and soon will reap a bountiful harvest that should more than feed our people. When we do, we will bring to your temple the finest portion of our crop and offer it up to you as an expression of our deep and abiding love for our Lord. A laudable gesture to promise the best to the Lord of Light. If it please, Master Drax should be glad to taste first the fruits of their labor. Sure. Would not be appropriate for their offering to grace your lips ere I confirm, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that it is worthy of divine consumption. Oh, Master Drax, it seems that your children's fertile fields have rendered up a bountiful harvest. Resource of some virtue. We already know about this. Fields generate fruit and potions periodically. fruit can be collected to replenish the angel's HP. When defending the settlement from attack, fruit can also be used to restore the HP of forts and allied units, such as Philippines. Potions can be collected to replenish SP, which is required to invoke miracles. Workshops generate materials and palisades periodically. Materials may be used to build forts, among other things. They are an invaluable resource without which we would be unable to develop the settlement. Palisades are a vital tool that can be deployed to hinder the advance of enemy forces when defending the settlement from attack. Be advised that these resources will eventually be lost if not collected. So do not hesitate to dispatch me to gather them up. Yeah, I know. Someone who wishes to convey to you words of gratitude. Okay. First to nibble and then let it sit on the tongue for a moment. Spoke true, these are indeed the very best of best. Is that you, our wonderful forgiving Lord of Light? How long have you been present? You must be wondering about that offering that you how best it pains me deeply to tell you this, but when I tasted their offerings, I knew at once it was unfit for your table, Master Grace, for I appreciate the tremendous standards to which you hold your cuisine. Therefore, I had no recourse but to devour the whole lot, lest by misfortune you sup upon a single one. 'Twould have been a waste to simply dispose of it as well as your children did do their utmost to please you, and we wouldn't want to dishearten them. Okay. More chronicles for him. Okay. Was Tanzra's minions who laid siege to Fillmore when you yet ruled, was it not? You were defeated and at his mercy, yet rather than kill you outright, the Lord of Darkness had bound you with magic wine. Hadn't given it much thought until now, truth be told. Perhaps I was simply too strong and stubborn to be killed, and Tanzra grew tired of embarrassing himself with his futile attempts. Very amusing at some, I am sure, but I am not in the mood for your... We've been looking all over for you. Another horde has been sighted outside the settlement. We must ready our defenses. I'll join you at once. Yes, I hope you heard him, Lord. The enemy is at the gates. Can your people pray for your protection? Yeah, give me a minute on that. Yeah, we're gonna need to collect some more of those, whatchamacallem, palisades, or whatever they're called. Let them build their way up around here. Even after a fortification has been constructed, it can be moved with relative ease. Should you identify a weakness in your defenses, why not consider relocating a fort to plug the gap? Naturally, this is only an option should there be an existing fortification suited to need. When you cannot convert a fort of one type to another, alas, if that is required, you will simply have to demolish the unwanted fort and construct a new one of the preferred variety. Oh, right, that reminds me. Need to build another fort. Can't build any down here. Hey. Oh yeah, there's not a thing up here anymore. I'm dumb. It's a shame you can't put up those palisades during the normal thing and have them stay for the battle. And you're probably wondering how we're supposed to get over here and seal this monster lair. Well, at some point they're going to learn how to make bridges, or build bridges. I'm kind of hoping that happens. You can kind of see where they're going to be. They're going to build one right over here, and then I think there's going to be one in that direction. Can't destroy any more of these trees. Oh. Yeah, let's do this. that one. Right. Boom. Oh. Boom. Oh. Hit him. Come on, dude. Hit him. Oh, I should probably put up the freaking mouse thing. Them peeps over there got it. Over here, man. Kill them. Get him. Yay. Belongs to you more than any of us. Yet again, you prove yourself a champion without you. Dare say there is no greater hero in all. More a hero than any other man here. My ego should resist in holding me in such high esteem. Nevertheless, possessed of extraordinary strength. I dismissed his earlier jest as just that, but I wonder, could it truly be that Contra cursed him because he could not claim his life? It is ridiculous to even entertain. He is but a mortal. More of those. It would seem that further development of the settlement will not be possible until your children grow greater in number. Keeping to your sage guidance, I am sure they will multiply more. You do know how to peruse the items the earth has yielded onto you, do you not? Yeah, it's in the menu. Do remember to keep track of the treasures you acquire. Some may well be the perfect solution to your people's troubles. Yeah, we're going to use the rest of those. That's going to get him up to level 5. Yay. Or level 4, actually. Still not gaining any defense. He seems to be pretty damn tough, though, so I don't know. Resources. We make ready to seek out and destroy the monster layers to the south. We bade Philip not to accompany us, but again we were refused. Though we managed without him before, there were no few injuries. some rather grave, recalling this I hope he should reconsider, but he will not be swayed, and so before I beg him to watch over him, so he's safe as they go to war. Grant them that, thank them as well for their successful lessen my burdens, yet why does Philip persist in refusing to join their expeditions? It is a puzzle. We have plumbed the depths of the fiend's lair and unearthed more unholy orbs. We pray you smite them with your miraculous power and seal this gateway into our lands. And a shadow. Ooh. After I go collect from our prayer and seek your attention. 2 or more block now. Faithful yet fearful children of Fillmore know well the dangers that lurk beyond our borders in the shadows of the forest. Night after night, the cries of the fiends echo into our ears, holding dreams of day and robbing us of restful sleep. We seek to reclaim a semblance of peace by building new blockhouses that will most assuredly protect us from the terrors without. We pray you guide us in this endeavor, show us what locations would best serve for these fortifications. Okay. Let's take this one first. Okay, so we got that one out of the way. In helping to see the lair sealed, your children have grown more confident and resilient. They may now oppose the enemy more vigorously. You may now equip them build additional fortifications within their settlement. 1 more fort. Yay. Mighty hand, the lair is no more. Alas, several of our people were injured in the effort. We pray for their swift recovery. I heard tell that there were casualties. May their wounds heal and their strength return in short order. I have been thinking about the forts and the buildings. They must be made stronger, reinforced. I have knowledge of such techniques and should be glad to share it with you all. That is most generous of you. I will summon the others at once by all means. Pray it will be enough. They have seen too much death, known too much grief. Again, I wonder why not join the expedition and spare the people this suffering as it pains himself. I'm sure he has his reasons, but they are a mystery to me. Civilization level of the realm has increased. Splendidly done, Master Christ. The civilization of the Fillmore is painless. Curious expression, I'll admit, but it is nevertheless a clear measure of how much the community in these lands has developed an incontrovertible proof of your sage guidance. Increase in a settlement's civilization level marks an increase in the people's knowledge and technological prowess, allowing for the construction of more advanced structure. This might be where the bridges come into play. At higher levels, new homes are more resilient to damage and can house more people. At higher levels, new workshops produce additional materials and palisades. At higher levels, new fields can more easily produce higher quality items. Higher levels, forts may be upgraded for an additional material cost. After selecting forts, choose Upgrade Forts to do so. Forts may be upgraded to the 3rd level. Additional levels confer greater offensive strength and HP, as well as expand their range of attack. You may be assured that ever more formidable fiends will come to wage war on your children in the days to come. Therefore, I would advise you to bolster their defenses, perhaps by reinforcing the fort with 3. Fillmore is a land transformed thanks to you and your incredible contribution. It's been accomplished through your collective strength. These resolute, unyielding walls are built by your companions. Say what you will, but you are still a hero in our eyes. We would not have survived without your aid. Nay, when you know not how wrong you are. Fiends gather to mount another assault. We need your help. Why do you hesitate? Do not accidentally be overthrown. Yes, you cannot delay. Prudent worry not. Build 6 more. Children of film will grow greater in number. We find ourselves increasing. But had the facilities with which to increase production our needs been better met. Developing the means to support ourselves. We've already got a good number of workshops. How the hell do we need more? For someone who wishes to clear your words of gratitude. We have built 6. Yeah, I was going to say, that should already be done. By your grace have we gained the means to enrich the lives of our many people. Most impressive, these new creations. I think there was a time when the best these mortals could muster was a few ramshackle huts. Cannot help but applaud their audacity in aspiring to build ever grander structures. Build a fort. I can't build one down here. I'd really like one down here. Hey, have one up here. I'd really like to have one more down to the south, but it won't let me build one anywhere here. Aside from these ones that are going to screw me over in the population department. Are you familiar with the expression, out with the old, in with the new? Yes, I ask because your children have some reason to do otherwise are content to reside in ramshackle structures in perpetuity, thus eliminating their potential for growth. Judiciously applied miracle to demolish older structures to clear the way for more advanced ones would allow them to develop their settlement to the fullest. Outdated structure. Once the civilization level of a realm has increased, you can demolish older structures to facilitate the construction of new and improved ones. This is what I was talking about earlier when the angel was saying that you shouldn't strike down your own structures and stuff like that, and I said that it would be necessary at some point to actually do that. This is what I was talking about. You use the lightning to destroy old structures so that they can build new ones, although I kind of thought it was actually possible to just build new ones on top of the ones that you already had and just kind of rebuild them, and you maybe didn't have to destroy them, but you can burn old fields to make room for ones utilizing more advanced techniques, which will increase the maximum population. Older homes, once demolished, can be replaced with newer ones capable of housing more people, allowing for increased population density. Yeah. I need to build 2 of these block houses. Aha! That's what I can do here. Oh, and I don't have... There's your 2 block houses. Yes. In accordance with your instructions, we have constructed most imposing block houses. You no longer fear the horrors of the wood, and may sleep long and deep, secure in the knowledge that the monsters cannot harm us. For this and all else you have done with me. Okay, so that actually didn't do anything. Yeah, it's not doing anything. So basically now what I have to do is tear down the whole city with my lightning and then just rebuild it. Just because they want me to have new buildings. That area. And you can actually see the buildings progressing. This is kind of like playing, I don't know if it's like the Civilization games, or if it's like, probably more like Sim City. How you can actually see them in various stages of construction until they actually get finished. Zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, these little houses actually look a little bit better than these ramshackle huts that we got over here. Are these workshops? I don't think so. Homes, workshop. Yeah, shit. Sorry. Do those 2 blocks. Rebuild what I just destroyed. Go forth and rebuild, my children. Ooh, hello, look at this big, beautiful looking house. What's going on there? I see a dog. They're building another one. Hey, look at that. We'll wait until we can. Okay, so it seems like telling them where to build isn't actually necessary. Because they're rebuilding automatically when I'm blowing the stuff up, so... Avoid hitting the farms, because I don't want to do those just yet. Just get to the houses, yeah, and right away they just start throwing people... there was another series of games that came after the original two Actraiser games. They were on the PlayStation 2, and I believe they were called Dark Cloud. And there was 2 or 3 in the series. I can't remember them because I didn't know that they were like Actraiser. I was aware of them, I had heard of them, but I had just never played them. But I would kind of like to go back and play them if they're anything like the Actraiser games. Use the lightning. Let's just see if they do rebuild without me telling them to. Building. Yes, they are rebuilding. It's almost a shame that they didn't go like full city simulator with this, where you actually had to gather resources like wood and stone and metals to actually build stuff. You have resources up there. You can see the resources in the top right corner, but it's just kind of like general, and really all you need them for is building forts or the other kind of fortification structures. You don't use them for building houses or anything like that. It's just the forts. And you don't have to have them collect resources by, like, cutting down trees. You know, if you've played any of the... I don't know if... No, it wasn't Civilization that I was thinking of. It was Age of Empires. Was the other city simulation kind of game. So they're rebuilding the houses that I'm destroying just automatically. It's not going to affect the fort, which is good because it's already been upgraded. Guess we're going to have to do this little area over here too. I thought that sound was them clapping. It's the sound of hammers hitting nails. I hope my microphone is actually working. Somebody please tell me if it is. I might not have plugged it in and stuff correctly. Those old houses out of the way. quest that we haven't completed right now is the one for the next siege, which I wanted to get everything improved up nice and everything before going to do that. Okay, there, now we've got enough that we Yes, I'm going to start on the farms now and start doing those, since it's about all I got left, really. There's a couple of small homes. I'll have to get those in time, but... the roads never get destroyed. About the houses, but the new farm's going to help. That farm right there looks like it's already been improved. Yeah, I believe so. And this one over here. Need to get this one. That house and that farm can now be renewed. Last things I really need to get are these two houses here, this little house over here, this one over here. And that might be everything, man. of around it. Let's get to this already. Spy in the Northwest, a new manner of monster warning red caps. Wearing red caps. They make for the gatehouse. I think must be to choose their target with such intent. It would be unwise to leave them to their own devices. How best to deal with them is from inside. Oh, first of all, we need some of these guys. You just tore up out of my house, you cunts. Oh, hold on. red cabs. Flying fiends come hither, keeping the skies they need not hear the action until they can see the gate. If you do much worse, I think you should try to raise it to the ground from the safety of their perch. Blockhouse filled with archers should prove effective. Failing that, you will have no choice but to rely upon miracles. Strategy is yours. I can't use dude's bow. That didn't even kill him. Shoot him down. Come on, guys. Put the palisades up around the temple. Last runners from Horde approach to defeat them in the battle. Yeah, okay. Ooh, shit. Put them any closer to the thing, and this one asshole here is already on. He's done over there. Go get that one. Huh. So this is almost like tower defense slash. It's almost kind of got some elements of like Command and Conquer in it, which I've played some of the older Command and Conquer games as well. I'll have him come down here now. So yeah, go get them. It doesn't really matter at this point. And boom. One big swoop and he nailed. You seem listless, Philip. Are you well? Have you taken a wound, perhaps? No, nothing of the sort. I am somewhat tired by the fighting. That is all. Nothing that a nap cannot cure. Then I bid you take your ease. You have earned it, yes. 6 of those. Bridge building. There it is. And we leveled up. 11 HP and 10 SP. Well, that's awesome. Your children of Fillmore have conceived... Yes, please use the term children of Fillmore instead of that horrible Fillmorans term. That was god-awful. Have conceived a wondrous new creation. We may now construct bridges to traverse the rivers which flow through our lands. In so doing, we may lay claim to new territory and expand our settlement even further. Yes, yay. It would seem that further development of the settlement will not be possible until your children grow greater in number. Blah, 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 blah. Well, do I recall that you refused us before, but will you not join us in our expedition to the next monster lair? Our previous attempt, though successful, was not without cost, nor the one prior to that. Some have yet to recover from their injuries, I have heard, though none died for a mercy. Indeed, but there is no guarantee that we will return with so few casualties again, or at all. But if you were to lend us your strength, Philotasio, our victory would be assured. No fiend is a match for your axe. So long as you can call upon me, that is how you would solve your every problem. Before you turn to another, why not attempt to fend for yourselves? These are your people, this is your home. Forgive me, I did not mean to lose my temper. Nevertheless, my mind is unchanged. I will remain and pray for your safe return. Yeah. Well. Oh, yeah. And there's bridge. Yes. Marshaled their courage and sallied forth to open the entrance to the fiend's lair. The monster corner within it and laying bare. By our divine hand may this devilish device be destroyed, and the lair sealed forevermore. Go forth and smite the demons. Yes. Yeah. Get it over with. There we go. And there goes that. And that's the last of the monster spawners in this city. In helping to see the layer sealed, your children have grown more confident in you. One more fort. Yay. Thought upon the harsh words of Philippus and fear they speak to a greater truth. We cannot continue to rely upon him and his prodigious strength. Having said that, no matter how tireless our labors or how clever our stratagems, I fear we will one day contend with fiends we cannot defeat alone. What should we do, O Lord? We are at a loss. If I may, Master, Philippus is not given to angry outbursts, I am sure you would agree. While it can be a tad tiring to look after these helpless creatures, it is only natural for them to beg the assistance of stronger peers. Philippus knows this, and yet he loses his temper. Why? There is more to this story, I think. Great, they leveled up again, so now I have to fucking tear down everything. Next port, yeah. Be pleased to hear that as a result of sealing the monster's lairs, the number which roam the land is much reduced. Nevertheless, should these stragglers come together and form a horde, they will still pose a considerable threat to you. It would be prudent to keep an eye out for any unusual activity and intervene before it becomes a greater problem. Oh yeah, now that those are all closed up, I don't really have any monsters to fight. Which is good. I must ask, why did you chastise the others? Weak though they may be, they nevertheless took your lessons to heart. They build strong forts to defend their home and ensure its continued prosperity. Guided by your shining example, they can doubtless accomplish much and more, yet it almost seems as though this possibility displeases you. It did not once, long ago before my kingdom fell to ruin, when I was a leader of men. Alone I could defend my flock, such was my strength, and I was glad to wield it thus. I did not see that in making them reliant upon me, I made them complacent, docile. They could no longer fend for themselves. And so when I was not there to protect them, it took but a single of Tanzra's minions to slay them all. When I saw what had become of my people, what my generosity had wrought, I swore then and there never to allow such a tragedy to be repeated. Oh no, they come. Another horde gathers to attack the settlement. No, never. I pledged myself to your people to defend them from the Lord of Dark Minions. That vow still holds. The past is of no moment. What matters is the here and now. And now we fight. Yes. I need to build another fort. And I would like to build that sounds good. The only problem though is that I could really use more of those shooty towers, because they seem to be more useful than the just regular blockades. And it would be really nice if I could actually build more of these damn things. I'm limited to only freaking 8 of them. Oh yes, and the technological level went up again, so I should probably just raise the whole goddamn town to the ground and rebuild again. That reminds me, didn't I get some of those? Yes, I did. Use all 6 of them. He levels up, his attack goes up another, his defense finally went up, and his HP went up by 21 again. .220, attack of 16, defense of 5, very low, but whatever. Close range, slow attack speed, but high ice resistance, which hasn't really seemed to come into play much. I don't think there's been too many ice monsters. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get it over with. Complex strategy. I expect they will direct their forces to strike at the gatehouse next. While the temple is of greatest import, the gatehouse plays an invaluable role in the defense of the settlement and cannot so easily be replaced. Judicious use of palisades and the warrior pillars will ensure the gatehouse. Speaking of, put these around. There. Here now. Here. Oh yeah, and that doesn't even kill him. I can't put one right here, which is the only one road that leads straight to the fucking temple. Fortunately, these red caps aren't smart enough to go for them. I need more of those shooty towers. Final trials succeed in another dinosaurs. Yeah. Might these bastards over here. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, well. I have to wait for it to recharge. Oh crap, they're still not dead yet. Kill them. You do not do that. No. Go get him. Kill him. Kill him right now. Where did he go? What happened? Put any of them out here. And there it is. According to rearing your debt, Philippus, we owe you our lives. Do not say such things. We have spoken amongst ourselves and reached a decision. We wish to address the Lord of Light and you, my friend. Why so formal? If you have something to say, then say it. From whom all blessings flow, we your good and solemnly swear. Henceforth will we of Fillmore stand for ourselves. We will take up arms to defend our own, and strive to live in accordance with your sacred law. Furthermore, though we may be fortunate to have a hero among us, we recognize that he is but one man. Joy and sorrow, labor and reward, these must be shared by all. To impose upon a single soul the burden of war is unjust and unfair. To you we swear as well, no longer will we beg you to fight in our stead. Together we will face what trials may come. I think perhaps I am beginning to understand why I am here, in this time, in this place, with these people, in the presence of the most benevolent God. I too shall swear a new vow, not as a stranger out of time, but as a Fillmorean among friends and family. Come what may, we shall face it as one. Light resplendent, could it be? What magic is this? What is this jewel that has emerged from within me? The vessels chosen to bear the light's radiance affirm their faith. Shards of starlight shall prove them champions righteous. There is no mistaking the sign. Philotas is one of your 6 prophesied heroes. So it's true then. Well, if it is the will of the divine, then who am I to depart? I am Philotas, hero and servant devout to the Lord, fly champion of Fillmore, long may she endure. Yeah. It would seem that further development of this settlement will not be possible to grow greater in number. Keeping to your sage guidance, I'm sure they will. Yeah. I have dreamed a most terrible dream. A fearsome monstrosity, a man-like fiend with a bull's head, ran rampant through our streets and feasted on the flesh of every man, woman, and child. I shudder to speak of it and dread that it may be a vision of future horrors. Bull-headed monster, of course I know well the demon of whom you speak. Minotaurus is his name. 'Tis the self-same beast that slaughtered my people centuries ago. If he has returned, then my course is clear. I will go and slay the beast ere this vision comes to pass. Hold, Philotas, have you already forgotten the vow you swore? You will not fight alone. Together we will face the fiend. And so it be. Well, we must ready our defenses before the Minotaurus leads his minions to battle. Oh, so this is another siege. Well, let's hold off on that for a while. Because once again, I'm going to have to rebuild the city. That one, I think, is maybe not really all that useful. This one down here. I don't have the resources. Well, we can fix that by just waiting a little bit. How much did it take to upgrade that? 200. I'm 6 short. Well, solved that pretty quick, didn't we? one of those blockades there. Right there by the honestly, I should probably have one of those gatehouses on all 4 of the roads that actually lead to the temple. They're relocated. It won't let me. This one over here hasn't really been all that useful, but I don't know. I think with that one there, we should be good. We upgraded that one. Folks will just go ahead and repair those or rebuild them, whatever. There we go. Oh yes, and these houses are already starting to look better. These places over here are already being built for the new technology upgrade, whatever. Unfortunately, though, without monsters to fight, they have the element of surprise and lucky and for as many structures as they can before they are put back. Monster raids. Prior to a raid, the hourglass changes and serves as an indicator of how close the approaching horde is. Once a raid commences, settlement development laws and gameplay settlement. do our own utmost to rally the people and lay low every last one of these vile fiends. Settlement raided, yes. Smaller hordes may launch surprise attacks on your settlements. During these raids, enemies will attempt not to reach your temple, but to destroy forts and other valuable structures. Victory and defeat during raids, unlike traditional sieges, raids cannot end in the complete total destruction of the settlement. Unchecked, however, monsters will rampage through a settlement, decimating your defenses and depriving you of your structures. You must respond to keep damage to a minimum. Make use of your forts, miracles, and allied units to eliminate every last enemy. Hit him, come on. I don't know what enemies routed means, but... Okay, well, that was an interesting little diversion. Oh, Jesus. I know a lot of these things aren't necessary for me to grab, but... rebuild those. Okay. Stuff going in over there. Almost kind of makes me yearn to play like an actual city simulator. I actually do. Back there was some kind of a sale on the PlayStation Network, and included with it was Cities Skylines, which was a relatively new city simulator game. And I went ahead and paid for it during the sale. Didn't actually put it on my PS4, but oh goody, we got another raid incoming. not going to be able to do anything against those flying enemies. Oop. And there it is. We'll have them rebuild those. Health I don't need. I need mana so I can destroy these things and rebuild. Back. That way. Was that actually the last? That might have actually been the last place I had to tear down. Oh wait, there's this little place here. And I might want to take out this whole section there. Rebuild that and all will be good, I believe. And there's another raid that's going to happen. Well, let's fight the raid off. And then we can go ahead and do the next actual siege. Come on, start the damn raid. There we go. Whoa, HP up by 100. Whoa, those guys got in quick. Have him come over here, but it probably won't do much good. Oh, actually, no. Have him come down here. They don't really have defenses other than those little blockade thingies. I think this farm over here needs to be upgraded because it's not. And there it goes. Level up. Let me wait until I collect enough of those palisades to fill it up. Fortunately, they seem to know when you need them and they start producing them a bunch. And there it is. Huh. Maybe those ones are fine, because I swore I did them all. Okay, well anyway. Raider Ghoulmaster. Radiant. Hit him, man. Hit him. Boom, there he goes. And the big hoss shows up. A rather large monster has made its presence known. I shudder to think what havoc it could wreak if allowed to run rampant. But where shall it direct its fury? Now lumbers towards the workshops. Pillars of industry labor as we speak to produce vital resources for the defense of the settlement. Private and in great peril. You must do all your power to install the workshops destruction. Oh boy, these guys are big. Tower's taking out the flying guys. Hey, come on. That didn't do enough. Hopefully that's going to be more flying. Yeah, flying guys. Okay. These guys need to stop shrugging it off. There. Down they go. Right now we've got these guys. Yay! I have tidings to share. The Minotaurus has yet to reveal himself, and none can say where he might be. However, I have no doubt that he will come. We must continue to keep watch at all hours, lest we be caught unawares. He is a creature of guile, elusive. For days and weeks I pursued him, desperately following his spoor, only to be led into a trap set by his master. Thus was I bound by the Lord of Dark Magic and condemned to eternal sleep, but this you know. Minotaurus is unlike lesser monsters. He may well be a demon born of Panzer himself. If so, he would hold a position of honor and authority within the Lord of Dark's army and be a formidable champion in his own right, far surpassing the minions we have seen thus far. Lord, if I am indeed your chosen hero, then just this once, perhaps you could favor me with a blessing. What, is that a prayer I just uttered? Oh, what has become of me? Covenant of Radiant Fire. Yes. My word, Master, this is the magic of Radiant Fire. As these lands birthed one of your heroes from the seed, so too has it rendered up a fragment of your forgotten glory. Full glad am I that It has, for this magic will prove a powerful ally in your battles to come. Yes, that's a spell that you can use during the action sequences. Formidable magic that you may wield when descending from on high to battle the enemy. Basically, yeah, it looks like it makes you throw a fireball. Other varieties of magic lie hidden in other lands, waiting to be discovered and brought to bear by your puissant hand? Okay, I've not seen that word before. Anyway. Do you hear them, O Lord? Your people weep for their brother, your faithful child, who never failed to offer up his prayers to you in this place, who now cannot rise from his bed. Sickness they believe it to be, but I know the truth. 'Tis the curse of the Minotaurus. He moves against us in shadow, and if we do not act, then these people, young and old, innocent and pure, will join those I lost long ago in death. The vow I swore to these people and to you, would you perchance absolve me of it? Should I lead them into battle against the Minotaurus, our victory is not assured, nor is it should I face him alone, but at least should I fail, then I alone would. Nay, your word is sacred bound. The vows we swear before the Lord of Light cannot simply be set aside, you know this. We remain steadfast in our resolution, as does our bedridden brother. Together we shall face these trials, and together we shall triumph. Indeed, we mustn't lose heart, but rather turn our thoughts to the future, and now, how best to achieve our goals. It's already 300 or greater. Generous and wise in all things, I pray you see fit to deliver your bedridden child from the sickness that pains him. Or perhaps I should not. To simply pray for deliverance would be foolish. The Minotaurus is to blame, and only by defeating him can we hope to save our brethren. To this task we must devote our all. Therefore I ask you to watch over and protect us as we labor to lay low the beast. Fascinating, is it not? Even knowing that you may well intervene on their behalf, they strive to stand on their own 2 feet and achieve their aims unaided. I shall observe this with great interest. Indeed, to refrain from action may in truth be the best course of action. Wouldn't you agree? What is that light I spy? I think I may know what it is. It's that bastard. Yeah. He who sang our praises louder than any who loved you as much as any child could love their Maker has succumbed to the curse of the Minotaurus. Even in his final pain moments he was grateful to you, O Lord, for all you have given. He held fast to his hope for a future joyous and bright. He knew in his heart that Fillmore would be saved. With a smile on his lips, he then departed for that most distant shore. It is a true tragedy that he could not live long enough to welcome a better tomorrow together with his family. But we will not soon forget his everlasting hope. We will see it fulfilled. Fillmore will endure. It will, this I swear. Okay, so everything's complete right now. Hear me, the curse of the Minotaurus grows stronger by the day. Ere long, the whole of Fillmore will be sickened and sapped of life, and I will not wait any longer. I go to face the beast alone, though it may cost me my life. I will lay it low and spare these souls further suffering. I do this not out of fear of faltering will, but to honor the spirit of my vow. To ensure that Fillmore and her people survive. What is the meaning of this life? Do not fear. Your fervent faith is at last rewarded. The love you and yours bear for one another has awoken and invigorated a sliver of your Lord's divinity. Tanzra's champion, the dread Minotaurus, shall die not by your hand, but by that of the Lord of Light. Our Lord will descend from on high. A hero you may be, but a mortal nevertheless. Trust in the divine and look to your flock who want for cover. Without you I quake for Fillmore. So even an angel can indulge in flattery. It is amazing, though, to imagine God's body on the earth. The Minotaurus is yours, Lord. Woe betide the fiends that bar your path. I will keep the settlement safe. Rest assured we shall pray for your swift victory. You feel it, do you not? The restoration of the power you've lost. Long have I waited for this day. Not once did I lose faith. The time has come to slay the Minotaurus and strike a blow against Tanzra. If I may, your children of Fillmore are at prayer and seek your attention. The fishermen of Fillmore seek to expand their trade and have set their sights on the bounty of the sea. However, to sail these open waters, they must first construct stronger, more resilient ships, and they have yet to find materials suited to the task. We've already got plenty. If you would be so willing, O Lord, we ask that you guide us in this endeavor. Show us what materials we should use. Sweet. Thanks to you, we have at last built vessels that may traverse the open sea. Our fishermen have already begun to fisher fruit from the shore, bravest and eager to feed their brethren that they are. And I am told they came across an object most unusual on the beach. We suspect it is a relic of great power, and so we present it to you as an offering. Chronicles. That one's already in progress. Okay. Give me just a moment here. I will be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Going to save again here real quick. So, are you ready? The slaughter is about to start. I have wonderful news to share. Your children's faith has grown so deep and potent that a forgotten power is now yours to wield once more. It is, however, contingent upon the acquisition of magic crystals. But as you amass them, you will find yourself in possession of ever greater might. When defeated, enemies will drop magic crystals that can be collected to enhance your abilities. As you amass crystals, the crystal gauge to the upper left will gradually fill. Upon reaching a certain threshold, you will be awarded a bonus. Additional bonuses can be earned up to the 5th level. Crystal gauge levels. Level 1, attack up 20%. Oh, attack up 20%. Level 2, magic attack up 20%. Level 3, attack up 50%. 4, magic up 50%. Level 5, attack up 100%, magic up 100%, life retained on death. That attack did heal, I think. Magic to cast your currently selected spell, which is triangle. Press and hold magic to select a different spell. Using magic consumes MP. Maximum MP can be increased through the use of esoteric scrolls, which are hidden throughout the myriad lands of the world. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, fuck. What is this? Not that big a deal. Okay. Ah, checkpoint. Healed. Very nice. Ah, the damn spike trap. Well, there's our first one of those. Ah, damn it. Shit. Taking more damage from the friggin' spike trap than I am from any of these enemies. Oh. Ow. God damn it, you're gonna need to stop doing that, asshole. Can't hurt those. Oh, god damn it, those. Hitting shit. Shit. Damn it. Ooh. Heal. Oh. Here we go. Alright, Minotaur bitch. You fucker. And down you go. That was a bit more impressive death. He just turned to stone. Okay. Yes. The curse lifts. The Minotaurus is slain. The Lord of Light is victorious. Well done, Lord. These lands have never known lasting peace, not even when I ruled, but with this latest triumph you may have delivered us just that. I shall, of course, remain and look after these goodly people, safeguard their way of life. Such was my vow, and I intend to keep it. However, as a hero prophesied, I presume I have a duty to you as well, Lord. That you do. When the Lord of Light calls for your aid, you will answer. The proof of your sacred covenant, the shard of starlight, the jewel of the king, render unto your Lord that which is by right theirs, and that there is pledged. None may command a king save you, Lord. To your grace and splendor I yield, to you I pledge my undying faith. If ever you have need of me, I should be honored to serve, O Lord. Yes. And we leveled up. In this your blessed land of Fillmore, no evil remains to threaten your children. Yet people elsewhere still struggle to survive, and so we beseech you, O Lord, to deliver unto these distant lands the self-same peace with which you have graced us. It would seem that the people here no longer have need of your support. Let us leave them to their own devices then, and see what good may be done in other lands. And so now the only thing we can do is move on to the next city. And that being Bloodpool. But we will save that for the next video. So, thank you all for joining me for this. I hope you have enjoyed this. It has been very nostalgic. It has been very enjoyable for me to relive this game. as I mentioned, I played the crap out of the original Actraiser, building up the different towns, and it is very very enjoyable for me to play this. I do like these new changes that they have made, these new aspects of the game that they added. And I would say that this is a improvement over the original, although some may not appreciate the anime kind of art style. I mean, it was published by Square Enix after all, so I mean, what do you want? But yeah, I had no idea that they were even working on this game. Normally I'm pretty up on most of the news in the gaming world. I follow a bunch of like gaming news websites. I get newsletters and things like that from different things. And it's actually because of one of those that I found out about this game. I believe it came straight from Square Enix themselves. I got an email and it was like Actraiser Renaissance, and I was like, what? And so I opened the email and it's like Actraiser Renaissance, and it's dropping like today or whatever. It was like a week ago or something, or maybe just a few days. But I was like, wait a minute, it's already out? I didn't even know about it until it was already out. I looked it up on the PlayStation Network and there it was, and I downloaded it, of course, bought it, downloaded it, of course, got it as soon as I could, and yeah, was waiting for the right time to do it, and that was now, so yeah. But yes, I am very glad to be able to share this with you because, again, it was one of my favorite games from the Super Nintendo. And it was another one of those things that kind of shaped me into the gamer I am. I love side-scrolling, action games, whether they be beat-em-ups or hack-and-slash games. I like the city simulation, city building simulator games, stuff like SimCity or stuff like City Skylines. There's definitely some like RTS stuff like Command and Conquer and like Age of Empires, although that one's more of a city builder. But yeah, I like all those type of games, and it's probably because of Actraiser. The only shame part about this Renaissance version is, even though it added new stuff to the game that was not present, new cities and new action sequences and things like that, they didn't bother including anything from the second game. But who knows? Maybe if this one is successful enough, it makes them enough money, they will remaster the second game or just do another one kind of like this one where they improve upon things and continue to add stuff. And who knows, maybe they would add some stuff from those Dark Cloud games that I mentioned earlier, perhaps. Something like that. And then there's also that Soul Seraph game that I also mentioned earlier. I will get to that one at some point, as I do already have it downloaded on my PS4. So, yeah. The way I'm looking at it for Actraiser Renaissance here, this first video has been Fillmore. All of the action sequences, all of the city building stuff, all in one video. And I figure if I do that with each city, one video for each city, and just completely complete everything for each city in one video, then we can do that, and they'll be pretty long videos, as I think I've been going for about 4 hours almost. But either way, hopefully you guys will enjoy it that way, and I've been enjoying this, so in any event, trying to figure out how to exit out to the main menu, though. Return to title. There we go. Ugh. And now we have some more of the music unlocked. Another cool thing about this game is when you download it, it actually includes a separate thing that you can download that has a bunch of the music, or maybe even all of the music. I'm not sure. And this is the classic, the original version. Yes, that's the thing. You can listen to the original version of the game, the music, the Super Nintendo version, and then you can flip it over to the remake, which has been redone by the original composer. He redid all of the songs with, better sound quality and, actual instruments instead of just using the sound chip of the Super Nintendo. So that you can kind of compare them side by side, basically. And you unlock them as you play the game, because some of them are tied to particular cities, and yeah, so like I said, you can kind of compare the songs side by side. And I'm probably just getting myself a big old copyright strike, but at this point I don't even really care, because the music in this game is freaking god tier, and you have to hear it. And again, I already gave credit to the composer, who, once again, the name is down there at the bottom of the screen, Yuzo Koshiro. So, once again, thank you all for joining us for this. I really appreciate it. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. like the Facebook page. The link is on the main channel page. Head over to the Facebook page and give us a like. I'll try to post updates on when the next stream is going to be, or when I will be posting recorded videos and things like that. I may get back into doing that at some point soon. But thank you for watching. Join us next time for more. I will be seeing you next time. But until then, thank you all, and good night.